Let me give you a family of six in their scenario, financial scenario. Husband and wife, both professionals, make a lot of money. Let's say over $400,000 together, which puts them in the top 1%, by the way, which we, of course, despise in this country. They have four kids, one that just finished college with a pretty heavy debt load, two kids that they're paying for still in college, and one up-and-comer. They live in a beautiful home in the best part of town with a big mortgage, two new cars that they're still paying on. They're very charitable people, even give a tithe to the local church. Their one big indulgence is travel. They love to going to the exotic places throughout the world, love to take cruises and, trips like that. Well, they've reached a point, though, where the debt has pretty well overtaken them, and even though they make great money, they can't sustain their current lifestyle or their debt load. So let's say they go to you for some financial advice. I'm just curious what you think the first thing out of your mouth would be after learning of their situation. I think it's safe to say, I know I would, guys, you have got to reduce your spending. I mean, that $30,000 golf membership's got to go, as well as a lot of other things. It seems so simple. That would be the place you would start. Well, there's another scenario we have before us that we're hearing about every day now with our federal government. It's called the fiscal cliff, and it's a financial situation that is much more dire than that family scenario that I gave you. And yet, we have politicians, the president and Congress, who's trying to deal with this, and guess where they're starting? Guess what their first bit of advice is to this problem? Even though the spending is so out of control in government, what we need to start with is let's raise taxes on the rich and get some more money in here. I mean, it's like giving crack to an addict. I'm not against raising taxes on the rich. I have no problem. They would never even feel it. It doesn't matter, though, to our economy. We have a government spending absolutely out of control. And now we have to deal with our congressmen who are showing me a very high level of incompetence in trying to deal with this. And I close with this. I had a doctor just this week, very competent, who we were arguing this very point. And he said, you're just one of those conservatives that wants to gut Social Security. And I said, dude, what? I've paid my own money into Social Security. Didn't even have the choice. So you better believe I want to get my money out of that when I retire. But even more so, Social Security is the only program in America that pays for itself. It is not in debt. There is no deficit with Social Security. Don't even bring that up. Well, I don't know what's going to happen with this fiscal cliff thing, but I got to tell you, I'm much more concerned with the level of incompetence in Washington.